This book is called Hummingbirds. Have you ever seen a hummingbird? Look how colorful that is. They are very, very small birds. Something is fluttering. Something is fluttering. What do you see? It's a hummingbird, the smallest bird in the world. There are more than 320 different species or kinds of hummingbirds, but they only live in parts of the Western Hemisphere. The Western Hemisphere is the half of the world that includes North and South America. When hummingbirds fly, their wings make a humming sound. That's how they got their name. Some people even call them hummers. Some, like the rufous hummingbird, live as far north as Alaska. In the winter, the rufous hummingbird migrates or flies to Mexico. Once, scientists put a band on a rufous hummingbird to track how far it would fly during migration. They were amazed to find out that this little hummingbird flew about 3,500 miles from Florida to Alaska. Other hummingbirds, like the Chilean woodstar, live as far south as Chile. The Chilean woodstar is endangered because many of the plants it feeds on have been destroyed. Without these plants, the Chilean woodstar population has begun to die out. The largest hummingbirds in the world, the giant hummingbird, can be found in South America. But this bird isn't really giant. It's only 8 inches long. Ecuador has the widest variety of hummingbird species. Around 150 different kinds of hummingbirds live there. The tiniest hummingbird lives in Cuba. The bee hummingbird is only about 2 inches long. 2 inches is very small for a bird. If you're not sure how big that is, ask your mom or dad to show you how long 2 inches is. That's a very small bird. Hummingbirds, such as the broad-tailed and the calliope, can be found in the United States. But no matter where you are, you need to have good eyesight to spot a hummingbird. What is that spot of white? Is it a pearl? Is it a jelly bean? See this here? What is that? It's a hummingbird egg. Hummingbirds lay the smallest eggs of all birds. They are less than ½ an inch long. Shake, shake, wiggle, wiggle. The mother hummingbird has laid a second egg. Now there's 2, 1, 2. In that little nest. The eggs take 15 and 20 days to hatch. The mother keeps the eggs safe in a nest. Before she laid her eggs, the mother built the nest all by herself. The father did not help. The mother used twigs, leaves, moss, lichen, feathers, and spiderweb silk to make her nest. Inside the eggs, the babies peck their way out. Peck, peck, peck. Here's one of the babies coming out of the egg. Out come the babies. They have no feathers. Their skin is dark and they are tiny. Each one weighs less than a dime. That's very light. Watch out. Sometimes larger animals such as blue jays or hawks swoop down into the nest and eat the chicks. The mother will protect her chicks from predators with loud, fast-paced chirping, sharp diving, and fighting using her needle-like bill. Adult hummingbirds are fast. If attacked, they can escape from most predators. The mother has to sit on the chicks to keep them warm. The only time she leaves the nest is to find food. Hummingbirds get their food from flowers, but it's not the sweet smell from the flowers that attract these little birds. It's the bright colors, orange, red, and purple. A hummingbird uses its special tongue to get nectar, a sweet liquid from the flowers. Its tongue is shaped like a little fork with fringes on the edges. This helps the hummingbird lick up the nectar. The cardinal flower can only be pollinated by a hummingbird. A hummingbird does more than get nectar from flowers. It helps with pollination. Pollination occurs when a fine powder called pollen is transferred from one part of a flower to another. This causes plants to make seeds, and seeds are needed to make new flowers. Plants cannot make seeds unless they are pollinated. When a hummingbird sticks its head into a long trumpet-shaped flower, some of the pollen sticks to its head and body. The hummingbird carries this pollen with it from flower to flower. If it weren't for hummingbirds, many flowers wouldn't exist. Some hummingbird bills fit exactly into the flowers they feed from, like two pieces of a puzzle. The white-tipped sicklebill hummingbird has a very curvy beak. It might look strange, but it's a perfect fit for the heliconia flower. Do you see how his beak is all curved here? And it looks like the flower is curved too. So it fits together very nicely, how God designed that. The hummingbirds I've seen always have a straight bill like this. I've never seen one with a curve. Hummingbirds also eat small insects and spiders. Swoop, the mother hummingbird darts down. The mother flies back to her nest. Whoosh! The baby bird feels the wind from their mother's wings. They tip up their heads and open their mouths. The mother throws up the food into her mouth. The food is now liquid and soft, a perfect meal for her babies. She puts her beak inside the baby's mouth and drops in the food. She has to feed her babies once every 20 minutes to keep them healthy. Wow! You probably like to have snacks, but I don't think you eat every 20 minutes. But that's what the baby hummingbirds have to do. All hummingbirds, not only the babies, need to eat a lot. Each day, hummingbirds eat up to 3 times their weight in sugar and protein. Some hummingbirds even eat 8 times their weight. This is because they burn so much energy. Their heart beats as many as 1,200 times per minute. Hummingbirds visit thousands of flowers each day just to stay alive. The hummingbird flies out to find more food. She hovers over a flower. It may look like she is staying still, but she is actually beating her wings very fast. Some hummingbirds can beat their wings as fast as 200 times per second. Wow! Hummingbirds are the only birds that fly forward, backwards, sideways, and upside down. And even though hummingbirds have feet, most of them can't walk. They use their feet for perching. So like for sitting on a branch or a petal or maybe some grass or something. What's that flash of emerald? It's the baby hummingbirds. 3 weeks have passed. They have left the nest. Now they are looking for food, just like their mother. As they fly, hummingbirds' feathers shine in the light. Hummingbird feathers are iridescent. The feathers look like they are glittering in the light. Most male hummingbirds have bright, shiny feathers. The female hummingbirds have duller colored feathers. It's nighttime and the hummingbird goes to sleep. Its sleep, called torpor, is very deep. It's almost like it's in a hibernation. Its heart rate slows down, its breathing steadies. The hummingbird is saving a lot of energy. The next day, the sun rises. It is time for the hummingbird to wake up and flit and flutter to the flowers once more. Wow, there's so much to know about the hummingbird. Have you ever seen a hummingbird? The end.